sophisticated actually, but it's a little bit like.
开始吃啦。
And
在吃什么？
we've ordered a lot of them. They have a lot of them. Some of them, some of the states, they were shipped to states, and the states don't
就
know.
是他们腌过的鸡肉，
And but that's it.
然后
What do we give this to Karen?
生菜、
So they can actually test.
东西很全
But
嘛
this is a big
鸡
deal.
肉，
And we're working on it, and we're working with the companies. And
我就知道。
I think in the end we're going
没
to
有酱吗？
have a tremendous
没有酱，但是我有泡菜。
a tremendous success. Nobody is close to us.
哎
No
呦
country is，close
这
to us.
可
In
以
fact,
啊，老
I
哥。
appreciate it very much.
然后
The Wall Street Journal
好
wrote
吃
a
吗？
fantastic piece, a highly respected gentleman, Christopher DeMuth, and this piece was just in the Wall Street Journal,
哇，这感觉很好吃。
weekend edition.
它这是腌过的鸡肉，很好吃。
好吃，好吃，好吃。可以，可以，可以，每天都有新发明。
把这鸡肉先切。
是要倒闭了吗？
Almost 吧。没有啊，像这种企业，它都会做促销的，很正常。
就是 Foot Locker 的 Adidas 全部40%。你说它是不是要倒闭了？
我觉得不是，正常。
40%要全部啊，不过不是很好看。有下还可以。
这个 lunch 怎么样？
这个 lunch 非常好，非常有。以后我家里买一个那个韩国小的烤肉的那个，我见过有小的。
有，我知道。
咱们就可以搞点五花肉那煎。可以啊。
West Side 就有那种韩国的肉店，专门卖他们腌好的韩国的烧肉。
那买一个小盘子，不要太大，小小的。煎肉啊，煎蘑菇啊，煎安仁啊，煎金针菇啊，哎呦。大家好。
Trump rewrites the book on emergencies. That's what's happened too. And we, here's one paragraph. He's given pride of place to federalism and private enterprise, lauding the patriotism and proficiency of our fantastic governors and mayors, meaning I do call them fantastic when it's appropriate. And our incredible business leaders and genius companies. I guess I probably use those terms too when they're doing a good job. When they're not doing a good job, I don't use those terms. Our heroic doctors and nurses and orderlies and our tremendous truckers, they have all done good jobs. By shouting out many of them by name and documenting their deeds on a fully daily basis, he has vivified the American way in action. Once it was reluctantly aroused. It was hard to get it aroused, and it is hard to get it aroused, but we got it aroused. When asked why he has not issued orders for nationwide home and business lockdowns, he has emphasized that the intensity of the epidemic varies widely and is best met by calibrated state and local judgments. That's the judgments of governors and local people. And added pointedly that such steps would conflict with the Constitution. But very importantly, he's just a very respected gentleman. To see this was a very nice feeling. Not for me necessarily, but for all of the people that have worked with us. I mean, they've worked so hard, and we've so fantastic. We've come up with things that nobody had ever heard of, and we did it during this pandemic. We did it under pressure. It's called reaction under pressure. It's pretty amazing what our people have done, and that includes all of our military people and our CDC.
这川普一直在称赞他自己做的很好。
And they work long hours. There's nobody.
对啊，他说他自己是最好的呀。
We're close to finalizing. I want to thank the writer Christopher. Great article. That was frankly, at least of what I read, it was a great article. I appreciate it. We're close to finalizing a second partnership through which a U.S. manufacturer would convert its existing plant to produce over 10 million additional swabs per month. And we should be ready to announce this in a very short period of time. We also are going to be using, and we're preparing to use, the Defense Production Act to increase swab production in one U.S. facility by over 20 million additional swabs per month. We've had a little difficulty with one, so we're going to call in, as we have in the past, as you know, we're calling in the Defense Production Act, and we'll be getting swabs very easily. Swabs are easy. Ventilators are hard. Ventilators are a big deal, and we are now the king of ventilators. We have so many ventilators. You know, I said nobody that needed a ventilator has been turned down. It's pretty amazing. Nobody. We're working with the world-class team at Oak Ridge National Laboratory to use its injection molding capacity to potentially produce over 10 million collection tubes per week. That's tremendous numbers. In the meantime, the supply chain and logistics task force continues to surge testing and needed supplies all throughout America. Mike's team at the task force, they just met. They've been meeting virtually every day. And it's a great team. It's a great team. They've been doing a great job, Mike. You've been doing a great job. Many governors are doing this incredible work, and they're working with us very closely on testing and working in their states. And again, it should be a local thing because it's all these points within a state. But we're helping them a lot, and we want to help them a lot. We're going to help them more than a lot, actually. Think about it, what we've done. Think of it, we've done more than all those countries combined. We're encouraging them to share their successful strategies with other governors. Some of the governors are doing a better job than others. The robust capacity that we've brought online will empower governors to deploy sophisticated strategies so they can safely reopen their states. Some people believe in testing very strongly, and other people believe in it less strongly, but still it's a very good thing to have. I think we can say that. Some people believe in it like they can't exist without testing, and other people don't believe in it nearly as much. They can see how they're doing, and they feel how they're doing. And they've been pretty vocal about that. I think you know pretty much who I'm talking about. But I believe if they want it, we should give it to them and get it for them and work with them. You must remember that the governors wanted to have total control over the opening of their states, but now they want to have us, the federal government, do the testing. And again, testing is local. You can't have it both ways. Testing is a local thing. And it's very important. It's great, but it's a local thing. And we're going to get it done to a level in a very short period of time, because all of the swabs are coming in, all of the necessary materials, a lot of them, as I said, are already there, but a lot of people don't know that yet. But we'll be doing testing at a level. Already we're doing testing at a level nobody's ever done before, but we'll be doing testing at a level that the biggest tester in the world will be very happy very soon. And it's very much like ventilators. You don't hear the word mentioned. It's much tougher when you have to build these machines. We've built thousands of machines. We'll more than help the governors, and we'll make sure that everything goes well, just like it did with ventilators, just frankly like it did with face masks, on a much easier subject. And face masks, again, everything's easier than a ventilator. Ventilators are tough. But now, I spoke yesterday with the president of Mexico and with various other countries. We're going to be helping them with ventilators. We have tremendous numbers of ventilators. In fact, I understand that Governor Cuomo is going to be sending up to Massachusetts some of the excess ventilators that we were able to get, and that's great. I think it's a great thing. The number of new hospital admissions is also significantly down. When you look at these numbers, it's a good thing to see, other than the fact that we also know how people have been just ravaged by this curse, by this horrible scourge, plague, call it. It's got many different names. In many of the hotspots, including a 50% decline over a 9-day period in New York City. That's a fantastic decline. It's a beautiful thing to see after going through the opposite. We continue to see improvement with declining trajectory of cases in Seattle, Detroit, New Orleans, Indianapolis, and Houston metro areas. More evidence that our aggressive strategy is working, and I thank the American people for their selfless devotion. The American people have done a hell of a job. We're saving countless lives, though, and again, I'll say it, because I always wanted to say, well, can you leave it open? Nobody ever heard of anything like this. Not since 1917, more than 100 years ago, has anything like this happened. And in those days, they had no real communication, so you couldn't say go inside. People just died. Almost 100 million people, it's reported. It's tough. So, the American people, what they've done is incredible. And they've learned a lot, And you see people picketing a little bit, and they want to get out. They want to get out and get back with their lives, and that's good. But they have learned a lot. They've learned about distancing, even now. At least until this thing totally goes away. They've learned about their washing their hands and all of the different things that we've been talking about at